Hello everybody, Alex here from Snake on Exotics, and today we've got to do some prep work because we've got a big job tomorrow. We're doing a pond closure, so we've got to go and collect every single fish out of the pond and set them up in the shop. So we're gonna have to make some room, we're gonna have to thin some stuff out, move some fish around and get stuff set up for tomorrow. That's the plan anyway. So we do have some other things to do today. I've got some cool new stuff I'm selling in the shop, so we're going to show you that, and we've got some other jobs we're going to be doing today as well. So please like, subscribe, comment, share, ring that bell for me, and let's get ready for tomorrow's big day. Before we jump on our jobbos, I've got something new to show you. Look at the orchids. We've got some stunning new orchids in. $9.99. Nice and cheap. But look how beautiful they are inside. I'll get my other phone out so you can have a proper look. They're absolutely stunning flowers. We do love an orchid. Yes, we do. So this is what the orchid mantis is trying to look like. Very interesting. Very cool. So if you fancy yourself a lovely little orchid, come and see me, $9.99. Look at that. Oh, there we go. Super cool. Well, plans have changed a little bit. We've had a rescue. Very, very poorly bearded dragon. So, hello my friend. So he needs nail clippings. His nails are curling back on themselves. He's skin and bone. Those are his hips. So I get the cat and he keeps going like that on his hands. So he doesn't know where his hands are. So I'm getting a bit concerned about him. But we're gonna have to do some work, upkeep on him. Check him over, see if we can recover him and save him. I'll get the other camera, we can have a close-up. So here he is, the poor little guy. Isn't it, mate? So, this nostril here, completely blocked up. It's one of the first things we're going to undo. His nails need doing because they are curling back on themselves. Eventually, they're going to start spearing him in the back of the hand. Completely skin and bone. Complete skin and bone. These... See them sticking out there? That's his hip bones. See as they're sticking out? Yeah, he's got nothing left on him. And he's so weak because his body is using his muscles as energy to keep himself alive. So he's going to start using all of his muscle mass and he's going to start getting even more skinnier as the time goes on. So I've got him a tank set up. We've got to do some work for him first. We've got to try and get him drinking, get some electrolytes into him. We've got to do his nose and stuff, so we'll jump on and do all that. Okay, so here he is. I'm going to zoom in on his nosy. Okay, bud? So we've got to try and clean out his nostril. So what it is, when they shed, they also shed the inside of their nostril. So when they shed, it almost comes out as a tube. You okay, mate? We've got to get it out. You'll be so happy when it's out. You still see it? Yeah. It's come in. Look at that. That was all in his nose. Absolutely massive. So it's very important you check that his nostrils are nice and clean. I bet that's nice, isn't it, buddy? You can breathe through your nose again. I'm going to check the other side. I'm just having a look. I know it's irritating, my friend. Can't tell if that one's fully clean or not. I know, it's not nice. Yeah, I think we're okay on that one. He has got a bit of stuff stuck to his lips. Little bits of dirt. What's all this black stuff in your mouth, buddy? Hey? It's okay. Now we've done his nose, he's realised we're helping. So he's, oh no, sorry. Now we've done his nose, he's realised we're helping him now. And he's letting me do a lot more. Ain't you, buddy, eh? Okay, next job, I'm gonna have to try and adjust his nails. And yes. So zoom out a little, oh no, wrong way, wrong way. I'll have to see if I've got some scissors. See if we can do his nails. Of course, like being at the salon, ain't it, darling? Oh yes. Oh yes. Okay, there we go. Put some tissue down, just in case. Because they are extremely long nails. Especially some of them. So I'm only going to take in a little amount off on some. And then I'm going to have to do multiple recuts. Just to make sure that they can grow back right. So if I go too far, I'm okay. We'll start getting the wick, and that means they're going to bleed. It's not the end of the world, but if we can avoid that, we shall. They completely need reshaping because they've bent round so much. Okay, you're alright, buddy. That's a long one. Oh, that's a long one. You okay, buddy? Whoa, he jumped off. You silly dragon. You okay, mate? I know, it's horrible, I know. We're going to sort you out in a sec, I promise, yeah? We'll get you some food, we'll get you some electrolytes and stuff like that. I just want to get these jobs done first. We'll leave your back feet for now. They're not, well, actually I'm going to have to do them as well. So not too much. So long, some of them. It's okay, it doesn't hurt, you silly dragon. You can't, there's no feeling in your nails. Come on, you okay? There we go, one. I've got to do that one again. Whoa! Come on, buddy. Stay still for me. There we go. Just do a little trimming on some. Because they've killed so much back on themselves. There we go. Check your back legs. Oh, these are some long ones, especially that baby one. Your baby toe's nail is massive. Okay. Couple more. Whoop, up, 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 up. I'm okay. You're okay. We're at the salon, darling. It's all good. I'm okay. I'm okay. Stay still. I've got scissors by your toes. Please stay still. It makes it a lot easier for me if you stay still, darling. I'm okay. I'm okay. We ain't had one that's bleeding yet. We've been doing well, darling. Really well. Because they're so long, the wick is miles away. The wick is the blood supply to the nail. We don't really have one because our nails are so... This is what we would call... Where is it? This is what we'd call the wick, the bit that actually has blood flow. Our nail bit, the bit outside, that's what we're trying to cut off, if you know what I mean. Last toe. There we go. Lovely job. That's our first job done. So, you're feeling happy, you're smiling. You got your mouth open, eh? Good lad. So I've got him a nice tank here. So what I'm gonna have to do, I do need to set up a UV light in there for him. I'll do that later on today. We're just gonna plonk him there for now. And we're gonna get him a little bit of a drink. And we're gonna get him some electrolytes. We're gonna put it all into a nice little paste for him. And can I have a look at your mouth, buddy? Open it up for me, nice and big. See, he's got some slime in there that I just don't like. You got a very slimy mouth. Let's see if I can get it. Stay there, bud. Stay there, bud. Another proper look, mate, eh? Proper look. Open up for Alex. That's it. Open up. Let's have a proper look. Don't bite me. No bites. I can't see much, but he's got a white mark on the tip of his tongue. His tongue's white. It should be pink. Let's get him some electrolytes and a drink, and we should be better off. Main problem we have is dehydration. If they're dehydrated, they are not going to eat any food because they need water in their stomach to digest the food. Yeah, so if he doesn't have enough water, he's not going to eat anything because he physically can't digest anything. So he's not going to be hungry, he's just going to be dying out for water. So what we have here, this is Boost. I also have just a pure electrolyte one as well, but this is the one we're going to use today. So this has got vitamin A, C and E, glucose, electrolytes, probiotics, everything he could possibly be lacking. So in the instructions it says we need to add 1 scoop per 500 ml of drinking water, and it should be done 2 to 3 times a day if we can, and then they should start eating. So fingers crossed, that's going to be the plan. I will put a little close-up of this up for you. But that's Boost for you. So I have now just a little bit more than 500 ml. It's brand new, this is, so I've got to open it. Okay, we're in. There is a scoop in there, that's great news. Come on, Scoopy. My fingers are too big. Let me grab it with this. Yes. So 1 scoop. Boom. Lovely job. Now we need to stir it up, stir it round, and then this is clean. Test tube. Make sure everything's all mixed up nice. So we're going to add this. This is going to be his drinking water, and we're going to pipette some into his mouth. Only a tiny, tiny bit, and I'm going to show you how we're going to do it, because it's very important we don't do it wrong. If we do it wrong, we can fill his lungs up with water, and that's the last thing we want to do. So we need to make sure he's at the right angle, and then we only put a couple of droplets into his mouth. Don't spray loads, because if he's at the wrong angle, it's just going to go straight into his lungs, and he won't be able to have and it's not going to do him any favours. So I don't know what he's doing, he just keeps going in a circle. I don't know why he's doing that. What are you doing, buddy? Just doing circles for? Hey, calm down. What are you doing circles for, eh? What are you doing circles? What's wrong? What are you doing circles for? Hey? What's wrong, buddy? You're doing circles. He's got the shakes as well. Poor dude. Okay, we're going to try and get you set up so you can film this. Well, watch us doing what we're doing. Okay. Hey, buddy. So at the moment, you see he's at a down angle. So this is the perfect angle to try and give him a little bit of a drink. See if I can turn the torch on. There you go, a little bit lighter, a little bit brighter. So I'm going to take some, got the pipette, I'm going to take a little pipette out of here. So we've got a nice load of water in there, full of all the vital vitamins we need. Look at that, look at it, he's ready. Okay, buddy? Look at that. Yes, he's drinking. Fantastic. What a little dude. So if he wasn't actually drinking, I wouldn't be giving him any more. So as he's actually lapping it up, we're going to give him as much until he stops. So we're just going to do the same again. Hey buddy, you want some more? Yeah? Open up then. There we go, so I'm in again. Doing the same thing. And he's lapping it up. Absolutely fantastic. This shows we might have a chance of saving him. Yeah, he's lapping that all up, and because he's at this angle, he physically wouldn't be able to get it to go into his lungs. So he's lapping it all out. If he didn't want to drink it, it would just dribble out of his mouth here. It's not going to go uphill. That's the idea of having him at an angle. Normally I would be holding him at an angle, but this is perfect for us to do it without messing with him. So I'm going to carry on doing this multiple times. So I'll make sure he's got loads of feeling as strong as he can, and then I might try and offer him some food. But I'm going to spend a good couple of hours now sitting here rehydrating him with the solution we've got, and hopefully he might settle down. I don't know why he was doing circles, but fingers crossed we'll get him sorted. So I carried on with him. I must have done 6 or 7 of these. I did tip him upside down, and he did have some very thick saliva pour out, but not as much as I gave him of that, so I think it's just opened him up. But he's gone a bit rare, he has. He started kicking off, now he's got a bit of energy. He's gone in there now and he's having a bit of a paddy. His beard's gone all black, and stuff like that. So I'm just going to try and let him settle for a little bit. And then I think one of the other problems is he's lacking calcium. When you're lacking calcium, your body can't send the signals from your brain to your hands and anything like that. So he's trying to tell his body to do stuff, but only some of it's working. So we need to try and get some calcium into him as well. There's going to be calcium in there, which is good. And then that's going to slowly build him up. But yeah, it's going to be touch and go with him for a while. So the plan is, let him chill out for a little bit, get him a UV light set up, and then I'm just going to leave him for a little bit to chill, a little bit darker, so he's not super wound up. Then I'm going to try and give him a little bit of a feed, maybe just plonk a locust in his mouth or smash some up and pipette it to him. We can try and give him some more water. Yeah, so it's going to be a slow process, but we've got to start jumping on and getting stuff ready for these fish. So we've got another big rescue tomorrow of a load of about 60 fish. So what we're going to be doing, I need to do water change on the koi tank, because we might have to add some more to this tank. The fish in this tank, I've got to go over there, and I think the fancy goldfish are also going to go over here as well. So we've got 1, 2, 2.5 tanks that we can fill full of fish, and then we might have to put some in the pond as well. So that's the decision we'll make later on. So that's the plan for today. We'll crack on, and hopefully we'll be able to do a big rescue tomorrow, and we'll be able to get this beardie looking good. We'll have Morgan in tomorrow. Morgan will give him some TLC as well tomorrow. So yeah, I'm hoping we can do good by him, but there is a disease you can get from crickets, and it's a wasting away disease. It's very, very hard to get past that point, or he could have some parasites or something like that. So we're trying to get into a certain point where he's stable, and then we can maybe send his poo off and have that checked and stuff. But at the moment, there's not much point doing that, because if he doesn't have any water or any food soon, he's going to pass away. Another thing we could do with the dragon though, we could also bath him in the probiotic as well, because he would sit in it and drink it. It would also go in through his vent and lubricate him that way as well. So to start, I'm going to take the fish all out of this tank. I've got to fill it up because I've dropped a little bit out of it. So we've got flying fox fish, and I think there's a cichlid in there at the moment, but I can't see him. Oh, there he is over there. So we'll bag all these up, chuck them in those tanks over there. Then I'm going to work out what we're going to do with these fish. I'm going to go over there as well, and we should be ready to go. Then we should have 2 tanks ready to go. I'll do water changes off camera. You don't want to see me do boring water changes. And then we're going to try and give the bearded dragon a bit of a feed. He's been stressing out a little bit. So what I've done is just done that. So it blocks him all off. It's nice and chilled out, so he doesn't stress out. Yeah, his beard went really, really black. So I've done like that now, and it's gonna just lighten down a bit. So let's get these fish caught up and get the process started. There we go. Lovely job. Let's find a nice tank for him. Just filled this tank up. We're about to release the fishes, but I've got a little update on the dragon. He's actually asleep at the moment. I think he's recouping a bit of his lost energy, which is a good sign that he's calmed down a little bit, because he did have a stressy moment. His beard went black. He was kicking off a little bit. I think he got some energy back from what we'd give him, and he was able to kick off a little bit because he was a bit stressed. So I blocked all that off. He's calmed down now. He's actually asleep, which is really good. So we're gonna, before we finish today, I'm gonna try and give him a little bit more, and we're gonna try open his mouth and put a locust in there and see if we can get him to eat a locust, or he's used to eating Mario worms, but unless we kill it first, we can't really give it to him. Here we have our flying foxes. There you go, buddy. Come on, out the bag. You've been trying to get out the bag for the last 20 minutes. There we go, lovely job. In with the gouramis. Okay, so we've done all those fishes now. They're all released. So now about time we catch these ones up, get them distributed into these tanks, and then we're almost ready for the jobs tomorrow then. I'll be coming in the morning. We got animal delivery tomorrow as well. And I've got to build some tanks. So I'm gonna have to probably do another video on that, and then we're gonna have to do a video on the pond rescue and all those fishes. So we've got 2 videos I've got to do tomorrow as well. And then after this, we're going to jump on and do some more with the bearded dragon. That's the plan anyway. There we go. So I've got quite a lot of fish in the bag, but they are just acclimating. It's not like I'm selling them in this side of the bag. This sort of thing, you'd have like 3 fish in there maximum. But we're only acclimating, so they're all going to go in here just for now. So I caught up the big ones as well. They've been in here acclimating now for a couple of minutes. They've been doing really, really well. No one's causing any troubles or anything, but he's wedged himself in the corner. He's starting to panic, so I'm not going to wait any longer. We're going to release him into the tank. There you go, buddy. Come on. Just don't stress out. Come out the tank. Out the bag. Out the bag. There we go. Off we go. Lovely jubbly. Then we've got our little ones. Come on, everyone. Out the baggie. Everybody? Yes. Lovely job. Oh, swimming around happy. That's what we like. Back with the dragon. I've got a UV light kit ready for him. So I've got a bulb, and I've got a nice starter here. I've just got to install it all. But I thought we'd have a little look at him first, because he actually looks a little bit better. So because we gave him some water earlier, doesn't look as wrinkly as he did before. So I think he's actually his eyes aren't as sunken, so I think he's doing a tiny bit better. So we're gonna have a little look at him first. He started shedding as well. His face has started to shed, so that's a good sign as well. So we'll have a little look at him, and then I've got to install his light. We'll do that. We'll give him some more water, offer him some food, and I may just plonk some in his mouth and make him eat it basically. There he is. You can see he's a lot more filled out than he was earlier. And you can see he's shedding as well. See, it's a different colour over his nostril. So he's definitely shedding. And your buddy, his eyes don't look as sunken. They are still a little bit, but not loads. So we'll crack on. I'll get his UV light in, and we can do some waters again, and then some food. Ta-da! So there we go. He's all to go. He's asleep again. He is. He's asleep. So we're going to try and give him a little bit of a locust. No, but maybe I'll see what I'm going to decide. We'll get a couple of things. We're going to try him. I'll give him a bit more of a drink. I'm questioning myself now whether it's worth offering him food or just letting him settle and trying to give him some more water. So if I try and give him some food, I've physically got to pick him up, I've got to mess with him and stuff like that. And the last thing I want to do is proper wind him up. Especially now he's chilled down after having his little hoo-ha earlier today. I'll do the water, see how he's doing, and we can go from there. And I took his bowl out so I could put some fresh in now. We've got pre-mixed. Ooh. Not going crazy because he ain't gonna dive in and drink loads at the moment. So he's got plenty in there now. So now we're gonna do another pipette. Come on, pipette. Sorry, he was looking at my arm then. Not very interesting. Okay, little buddy. Let me adjust the camera a bit. There we go. Hey, buddy. Can you wake up for me? Hey? Come on, buddy, wake up. Hey, buddy. Hey, bud. Come on, wake up for Alex. Come on, mate. Hey? You gonna wake up? Come on, mate. Wake up. There he is. There's his eye. Hello. He's all squinty. He's all tired still. I've got some more of that lovely juice you liked. Electrolyte probiotic blend. So I'm going to do a tiny couple of drops. He's not lapping it up. Oh yes, he's drinking, So I'm literally just putting it into his mouth, only a couple of drops. Waiting to see his mouth move. There you go, that was a drink. A bit more. Good lad. Nice little bit. Good boy. He has dribbled a little bit. Ain't you, mate? Can get some of this shed off for you, eh? And I'll help him tomorrow if he needs a bit more of a shed help. I don't want to wake him up too much. I'm just going to slightly tip him forward. So if anything's in his lungs, it would fall out. No, no dribbles. That's perfect. So we're going to leave you there, my friend. Have a good sleepies. I'm not going to try him on any food. I'm going to wait till tomorrow. I want to give chance for that water to go into his stomach and get his stomach going again. He's a lot more filled out though. He was so wrinkly when he first came because he was so dehydrated. But he's had quite a lot of reasonable amount of water today. He's probably had 7 or 8 of the pipettes, which I'm really happy with. So I don't want to mess with him too much. So I'm gonna leave the light on for the rest of the day now, just to give him a little blast of UV. There's only another 10-15 minutes of the day left, and then I'll turn it off, and then we can start a full day tomorrow with it on all day, and we can give him some feeds and maybe something like that. But I'm gonna have to do it before the fish rescue and during the animal unboxing. Well, there we go, everybody. That's all the time I've got for today. We had the rescue dragon and we had prep for our big mission tomorrow. Very important that we got everything ready because I have got loads and loads of stuff to do tomorrow. It's ridiculous. So please like, subscribe, comment and share. Ring that bell for me if you haven't already. And give us a subscribe as well if you think I've earned it today. And if you want to watch another video, there should be one there. If you want to subscribe to the channel, it's up there. If you want to watch a playlist, it's up there. If you want to help support us, there's a link in the description below where you can click the join button, and that makes you one of the legends of Snake Island Exotics and part of the tribe. And then if you want to help even more, you can go to the merch store, buy yourself a t-shirt, pair of socks, something like that. And I've even got Fossil Monday stuff as well, which is really cool. So please, so I'll see you in the future. Bye.